Janeth Studio. Sell your product wisely.
Berlin is the capital and the largest city of Germany, as well as one of its 16 constituent states. With a steadily growing population of approximately 2.7 million, Berlin is the second most populous city proper in the European Union and the seventh most populous urban area in the European Union. Located in northeastern Germany on the banks of the river Spree and Havel, it is the center of Berlin-Brandenburg metropolitan region, which has roughly 6 million residents from more than 100 nations. Due to its location in the European plain, Berlin is influenced by a temperate seasonal climate. Around one-third of the city's area is composed of forests, parks, gardens, rivers, canals, and lakes. First documented in the 13th century and situated at the crossing of important historic trade routes, Berlin became the capital of the Margretic Period of Brandenburg, the Kingdom of Prussia of the German Empire. Berlin is a world city of cultures, politics, media, and science. Its economy is based on high-tech firms and the service sectors, encompassing a diverse range of trade industries, research facilities, media corporations, and convention venues. Berlin serves as a continental hub for air and rail traffic and has a highly complex public transportation network. The metropolis is a popular tourist destination. Significant industries also include IT, pharmaceuticals, biomedical, engineering, clean tech, biotechnology, construction, and electronics. Modern Berlin is home to world-renowned universities, orchestras, museums, and entertainment venues, and is a host to many sporting events. Its urban setting has made it a sought-after location for international film productions. The city is well known for its festivals, diverse architecture, nightlife, contemporary art, and high-quality. Since 2000, Berlin has seen the emergence of a cosmopolitan entrepreneurial city. Climate in Berlin. Berlin has a maritime temperate climate. According to the Köppen climate classification system, there are significant influences of mild continental climate due to its inland position, with frost being common in winter and there being large temperature differences between seasons than typical for many oceanic climates. Furthermore, Berlin is classified as a temperate continental climate under the Triwether climates. Summers are warm and sometimes humid, with average high temperatures of 22 to 25 degrees centigrade and lows of 12 to 14 degrees centigrade. Winters are cool, with average high temperatures of 3 degrees centigrade and low of -2 to 0. Spring and autumn are generally chilly to mild. Springs and autumn are generally chilly to mild. Berlin is built of 8 acres of microclimate and with the heat stored by the city's buildings and pavilions. Temperatures can be 30 degrees centigrade higher in the city than in the surrounding areas. Nationalities. National and international migration into the city has a long history. In 1685, following the revolution of the Edict of Nantes in France, the city was founded with the Edict of Potsdam, which guaranteed religious freedom and tax-free status to French Huguenot refugees for 10 years. The Greater Berlin Act in 1920 incorporated many suburbs and surrounding cities of Berlin. It formed most of the territory that comprises modern Berlin and increased the population from 1.9 million to 4 million. Active immigration and Islam politics in West Berlin triggered waves of immigration in the 1960s and 70s. Currently, Berlin is home to at least 177,000 Turks, making it the largest Turkish community outside of Turkey. In the 1990s, the Austrian enabled immigration to Germany of some residents from the Soviet Union. There are more than 20 non-indigenous communities with population of at least 10,000 people, including Turkish, Polish, Russian, Lebanese, Palestinian, Serbian, Italian, Bosnian, Vietnamese, American, Romanian, Bulgarian, Croatian, Chinese, Austrian, Ukrainian, French, British, Spanish, Israelis, Thai, Iranian, Ethiopian, and Syrian communities. Berlin is the capital of the Federal Republic of Germany, the President of Germany, whose functions are mainly ceremonial under the German Constitution, has their official residence in Belvedere Palace. Berlin is the seat of the German executive, housed in the Chancellery. Facing the Chancellery is the Bundestag, the German parliament, housed in the renovated Reichstag building. Since the government's relocation into Berlin in 1998, the Bundestag Federal Council, performing the function of an upper house, is the representation of the federal states of Germany and has its seat at the former Prussian House of Lords. The total annual federal budget managed by the German government exceeded to 310 billion euro in 2013. The relocation of the federal government of Bundestag to Berlin was mostly completed in 1999. However, some ministries as well as minor departments stayed in the federal city of Bonn, the former capital of West Germany. Berlin hosts in total 158 foreign embassies as well as the headquarters of many think tanks, trade unions, non-profit organizations, lobbying groups, and professional associations. Due to the influence and international partnership of the Federal Republic of Germany, the capital city has become a significant center of German and European affairs. Frequent official visits and diplomatic consultations among governmental representatives and national leaders are common in contemporary world. Thank you. Thank you very much.